Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna get to the fun stuff now. Please be aware, okay? Now that we've completed the other side, working on this side, what's gonna happen is you're gonna press this stuff into the table. So I'm gonna highly suggest you get something else, a paper, cover the space, okay, or put something down so it doesn't go onto here. So I can show you right here. Watch. So if I start coloring, I know this is a spot that has color under it. Watch. It transferred. Okay, and I know you don't want to wash down the table, so put another piece of paper down. It for this. Okay. All right, so let's go up into light pressure blending. So for here, what I need you to do is I need you to get two colors that are next to the color wheel. So when you go look at the color wheel above my door, okay, or if you remember them, I kind of talk about things in a certain way. All right, let me put this here and let's put this. When you look at the color wheel, red and orange are next to each other on the color wheel. I call them neighbors. So they're neighbors, okay? Now, in each house, different people live in those houses, okay? Pink lives in the house of red. Why? Because pink and white mix together to make that, okay? So if I have a peach, okay? Peach actually lives in the house of orange, all right? So you take orange, you add white. Now, I know this is a little off, but yeah, it's okay. But it lives in this house. You need to find neighbors, and it's okay to pick certain ones in the house. So, for example, if I want to have these, they're fine, they're still neighbors. If I want to have pink and orange, that's fine, they're still neighbors. It's just different houses. Got that? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna do. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick with that red because I kind of like that red right now. Okay. Because reason I like this red is I want to talk to you about when to peel off um, paper. When it gets to the bottom and you're starting to color and it's starting to actually color on the paper, that is when you are allowed to peel down a little. Don't go crazy. We're not making these naked, okay? Right now, this is naked, but it's naked because it's little and there's no more paper on it, okay? But there's no reason that this one should be completely naked because there should have been, fabric paper on them. Okay. All right, so let's go. Light pressure blending. All right. So sometimes when we blend, all right, and blend is going to look like this, where one color is going to go into another. All right. Now we're going to kind of start getting two colors to go together. All right. Sometimes we do it by light pressure. We start off with light pressure, and we get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Kind of like gradation with pencils. Perfect. So we go back in on the other side and we get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay? Kind of makes in. Now, when will we use this? All right, I get this a lot of times when people will need to mix with white. So they'll go in and do this and then they kind of go over it. And look, it just happily all mixes in lovely. That's how I tend to do it. All right. Another one is called heavy blending. All right, this is when you're like, yep, this is the colors I'm working with. All right, so you take it in, heavy hand, heavy layers, heavy, and then you're gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay, and we're gonna take, I gotta roll up my sleeves, heavy on this side, and you're gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter toward the other side. I don't gotta do anything because bingo, there it is. Okay, so that one's all done. Scribble. All right, so let's talk about scribbling in middle school. We don't really do it unless it's controlled. All right, how is it controlled when we're mixing colors? Sometimes we need to do it lighter like this. All right, lighter, 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 lighter. Okay, sometimes we gotta find our best way of blending. All right. All right. See how all of a sudden I'm not mixing all the colors all the way through. I need to go in, just another way of mixing. Okay, we've got the light pressure, put a color over it, heavy, paper towel. All right, now this is one I'm just going to show you. It's not something I would like you to use excessively because what happens is you take the oil pastel off. All right, so I'm going to grab my paper towel. All right, and I'm going to do the blending just like normal. Okay. And go over it. Now I'm going to do something that I tend to see. I stopped. Like, this happens a lot. So what people will do is they'll take their paper towel, watch. Here we go. Take it, bend it over, fold it over, okay? And then we're going to fold it over one more time, and then we're just going to roll it and fold it. So now we've got like kind of like this really, really, oh, well, that was weird. Okay, really tough spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm just going to like pat it down. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of like pushing it together. I'm not smearing it, okay? You just got to be careful with this because it does take up, see, takes up some of the oil pastel. But it can help you blend things out. All right, so I'm really kind of going over that section. And I might need to actually put some more on. Ooh, look, I picked up some of that red. Oh, I don't want that there. I'm going to take this, I'm going to scrape this out. Because I do not want that there. See, I messed up. How to fix it. Let's add some more layers on here. Go back with this. See if I can blend it in a little bit more. I'm going to go this side and down. All right, so that's another way. Remember, this is not a smearing it. It's just using this to help move this around, okay? This is a tough one, okay, to use for the entire project. You can. You just don't smear everything. Okay, so let's blend with white. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you one, and then you're going to copy it. Okay, so we got to get out some white. We got to get out of color. So I think I guess I'll use my red because I'm getting like crazy with red here. Whew. All right, so white, I love white. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the color. And we're going to get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter, lighter, lighter. Okay. White is a wonderful color. I love it. So I'm going to put on heavy. And I'm going to work my way up. I'm going to get a little lighter as I come through. Just like I did here. All right. White lightens. White, I should have cleaned off the white. All right, Mrs. Smith, let's stop for a second and actually clean off this. I know. You're probably like, Mrs. Smith, you should know better. I do, but I was so excited because I really do love oil pastels. They're my jam. All right, see, there we go. And you can blend in beautifully. All right. So what I need you to do is copy this. Copy it. Put it on that side, okay? All right, now let's add black. Let's find black. Now remember what I was saying about black? It can overtake a color very fast. All right, here we go. We're gonna see how that does it. Oh, by the way, you remember, you can pause and do this one. All right. Dark. Out. Here we go. Ready? Nice and dark. We get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Oh, see how that kind of takes over? My suggestion, whenever you're working with black, okay, take that original color, go back over. Really, blend it in. See, I'm like blending into the black and it is just like solid. And I got to clean this off because I think I just snapped it off. Okay, you got to go back over and really clean it up. Black can overtake the color. See? All right, beautiful. Okay, pause the video. I want you to copy again. Okay, now here, this is where I want you to show me the one that you love to do the best. That's up here. And you are blending from one to another, okay? I want you to write down which style you like to do, okay? I am going to do, I'm going to do scribble. Scribble is going to be how I show blending from two colors, okay? So here we go. And I'm just practicing because you're going to be doing this for a project. This is the one that, you know what, I really like to do. There we go. To blend things in. And we're doing your one that you like to do. Okay, I'm just happily showing you what I like to do. Okay, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to do mine. And then really filling in. So I don't want to see any white spots. Not my goal. Okay, I want you to really color it in. Stain that paper. There we go. Love it. So beautiful. Do it again. Then, this one's good. Okay. Are you ready? We'll get to this one. We're going to do 3 colors. So you got to look at that color wheel and 3 neighbors. Okay. Remember, neighbors are okay in here. All right. Now, this is where we can kind of get a little tricky. Ready? You can take a family member. Oh, this is like weird. I'm okay from you going from one family member to another to a neighbor. Okay? Because they go in over. So I'm going to go from one family member to another. Okay? So, for example, if I had a dark red, I could go dark red to the red and then to the family member or whatever. I could go my red to my pink and then to the neighbor. Okay? So here we go. And I'm going to do it in the style that I like. If you change up the style, do me a favor, write down which one. I'm going to change it up. So I'm going to go through the heavy. So I'm going to go lightly down. I'm going into the family member. Okay. So I'm going to fade this way. So I'm going to heavy pressure. And then I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to fade out this way. And I got its neighbor. I'll blend into here. Isn't that so cool? I know! It is so cool. So we went, and we just, look, it kind of creates like a new color in there. It's so cool. I'm just going to blend it out because I don't want any empty spots. So I could have done all neighbors. You could have done all family members, which is fine. Dark, light, same color. Okay. Or family members and neighbors. Okay. You're like, what are you talking about? Family members. You're going to have to go back and listen to the other videos. All right. Once this is all done, check out the paper that's behind it. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So as you can tell, this can transfer. You're going to take it, tap it off, all the things, clean up this, all right? Take this, and you're going to hand this in, okay? And you're actually ready for your project. And that's it. Good job, guys.